Subscribe to our channel Inspiring Sagas. To get the latest updates, click on bell icon.
Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Inspiring Sagas. Before we get into the video, I would like to request you to please subscribe to our channel if you have not done yet and click on the bell icon to make sure that you receive all the updates for the video once it is uploaded. So why late? Let's get into the video. Here we go. How KCR built his Tirumala dream in Telangana. One of the India's most expensive temple project is waiting for COVID wave to recede before it makes its grand debut on the country's religious map. 70 kilometers from Hyderabad is the small town Yadagirigutta, famous for the centuries old Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaswamy temple. A massive revamp of Yadagirigutta temple town is the pet project of Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao Garu. It is an enterprise that underscores his oft repeated boast that he is a bigger Hindu than most. After the bifurcation saw Andhra Pradesh retaining the famous pilgrimage Sri Venkateshwara Swami temple in Tirumala, KCR began planning a grand makeover for Yadagiri Gutta, which is now called as Yadadri. The original temple was tucked away in a cave on a single hillock of Yadagiri Gutta. There are 8 more surrounding hills that oversee the Deccan Plateau, a part of which has now been used for the temple development project. Incidentally, Tirumala is spread over 7 hills, and one hill is just the temple. Of the 8 surrounding hills, 2 have been taken up for development at the moment. It is a huge project that will continue for years. One of the hill will be a temple city that will have upscale hotels, hospitals, commercial projects and malls. A reservoir is being planned in one of the nearby villages. The Magnum Temple Town cost the government exchequer Rs 1200 crore, making it more expensive than the Ram Mandir temple project in Ayodhya. Despite several hurdles and recently COVID, construction in the temple town did not stop for a single day, the Temple Development Authority said. In 2015, not long after he took as chief minister of country's youngest state, KCR focused on giving his temple a whole new face. Through lakhs of devotees from other states visited the temple annually, KCR envisioned Yadagiri Gutta in the lines of country's richest temple Tirumala. He wanted it to be as popular as Tirumala. The enterprise was so close to the chief minister's heart that KCR appointed himself as the head of the YTDA, specifically formed to execute the project. On Vijayadashami Day in 2016, the first pillar of the temple was laid. A temporary temple, Balalayam, was set up nearby so that devotees could continue darshan. The temple from 25,000 square yards to 4 acres. The narrow rocky hill roads that led up to the temple from highway is now a thing of the past. On the left of the highway today is an arc which makes the entry to the temple town, and the roads from there looks no lesser fancier than the one that leads to the airport. There's lush greenery on either side as the road goes up and around a beautiful water body. As one reaches the hill, the new temple is clearly visible even from a distance. The approach to the religious place is dazzling with lights. It is the highlight of the town, proud architects said. The temple, which was originally on 25,000 square yards, has now been expanded and rebuilt on 4 acres. Inside the Yadadri temple complex in Telangana, the Development Authority acquired nearly 1900 acres for the entire project. The ground plan primarily included housing, roads, green spaces and other commercial establishments. In the first phase, around 160 cottages were built on a 250-acre land. The construction of the temple was to be completed by 2019. COVID added to the delay, but authorities ploughed on even though they had lost 60% of the workforce when the first wave hit. At least 1500 workers were employed just for the temple construction of whole which 500 were sculptors from neighboring Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Up until January 2020, almost 80% of the work was completed. YTDA Vice Chairman Kishan Rao explained how they got around the workforce crisis. We gave workers special permission to travel so that they could report to contractors on time. We made arrangements for stay on the premises. The project was completed almost on time because of the Chief Minister took personal interest in it. KCR was passionate about the temple project. He had a strict deadline too, he said. Along with COVID review meetings, those to monitor the temple's town progress were also held very frequently. KCR visited the temple at least twice in last 10 months, spending well over half a day each time, minutely going through planning and the construction. The initial budget of the temple was 1800 crore, which was later brought down to rupees 1200 crore. To build the main temple, rupees 243 crore was spent and the rest on the adjoining township. Till now, nearly 842 crore has been spent on the temple town project. As expected, real estate prices have shot up in the area. The temple was entirely built using the Krishna Shila stone or black granite. The granite was bought from Gurjepalli mines in Prakasham district, Andhra Pradesh. To mix the mortar, architects used methods that was prevalent during the times of Nizams. KCR was clear he wanted a temple that would last 1,000 years. Krishna Rao said, "We took inspiration from how the Nizams built their monuments. We could not use eggshells but put in other ingredients like lime, jute, inknut, jaggery water, aloe vera, etc. We took notes from the architect of the Kakatiya era." Chief architect of the temple, Sthapati advisor Velu Anandachari, said the special mortar and the granite would maintain temperature inside the temple according to the seasons. In summers, the temple would be cool. In winters, it would be warm. That's the speciality of this granite. Architect said aloe vera was primarily used as an adhesive in the mortar mix, and the inknut would ward off insects drawn because of jaggery. At least 3000 tons of mortar was used for the temple. The mix was set aside for a month before being applied. Krishna Rao added there were committees to oversee every step of the process, from procurement of the stone, getting it tested, to checking the quality of the teak used for the doors. A lab was set up in the town to examine the quality of the material. The temple has more than 100 Yali pillars, as prominently seen in South India's temples. According to Hindu mythology, Yali is a creature which is part lion, part elephant, and part horse. It is sculpted on the pillars. In 2019, engravings similar to KCR's face were spotted on the temple pillars. This led to much disquiet among opposition parties and the Bajrang Dal. After the protest, the carvings were removed. Kishan Rao said the thin trickle of tourists earlier, around 5,000 a day, has now jumped to 30,000. Expectations are that this number would easily double once the temple is launched. Officials said that the annual revenue, which stood at 80 crore a year, is also expected to go up significantly. Temple Executive Officer Geeta Reddy told this project, the new town, are expected to boost employment. Nearly 5,000 people are employed for various projects in the new town. The question now is whether the Chief Minister would want a temple board similar to the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams. A source close to the development told this project is 4 times bigger now than what it was originally, and if one is pitching it to be like Tirumala, then why not have a board to govern it? The brand new Yadadri temple is likely to curry favor with its Hindu vote bank. The deity at Yadadri is specially revered by the people of Telangana. Generations from this region have visited the temple. A new temple will surely endear KCR to the masses here. So guys, here is the update about the new Yadadri temple, which is located in Telangana. Thanks for watching this video and hope you like this. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to this particular channel, Inspiring Sagas, for more updates, and never forget to click on the bell icon so that you will not miss on the future updates once the new video is uploaded. Thank you once again for watching this video. See you again. Thank you. Signing off, yours Satya.